So last week I was hearing a whole bunch of stuff about G Herbo is banned from his block. He can't come here. He can't come there. And then yesterday I hear that somebody got killed, and apparently they were the person who said G Herbo can't come there or whatever the case may be. So we gonna see what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I just want to say.
That's having a hidden agenda. Like, I know I'm damn that end up getting killed, but I'm finna let Shorty catch these bullets. I'm finna let her do all this. I be all that shit hidden agenda. So like, you shouldn't have no hidden agenda. You ain't your homies. So everything should be the same. Like, you shouldn't come get a nigga for some shit you want another nigga to do for yourself.
He cussing a lot. Hold on.
Okay. Some people gotta learn the hard way. In this era, clout feel like currency. A Chicago rapper slid back to his old neighborhood. The cameras was rolling, video being recorded, having a good time, showing love.
Anyone who knows me knows I love Royal Kingdom, but not everyone knows why. Allow me to list the ways. 1.
Video ain't smooth, no drama, no interruptions. Even having reports that this local rapper wanted to stop past O Block with some reports saying it was local tension. I let you guys come up with how you feel about that. But when it came to this rapper on his own block, a man who was seen on his Instagram celebrating that rapper being out there for the clout decided to call this rapper out saying he shouldn't have been here. From the outside looking into him, this was a move for notoriety, duplicating what another Chicago figure who go by the name of Cairo once did when he checked the same rapper, allegedly, and went viral. The problem was this: lightning don't strike twice. Instead of boosting his respect, the person who called out this rapper had instantly put a target on his back. 6 days after dissing him, that same man was ambushed and shot 6 times in the back. So in this video, we're going to use this as a reminder that trying to build fame off someone else's name can backfire in ways you don't expect. Today, we look at the timeline of these events. We speak on who this rapper is, the 2 men from his neighborhood who spoke on him, and the deadly outcome. Because at some point, we got to ask ourselves, it's 2025. When was clout chasing worth putting your life on the line? But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no anger. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Born October 3rd, 1995, was Herbert Randall Wright III, also known as his rap stage name is G Herbo.
Herbert!
South of Chicago.
Goat!
That's referred to. Was raised in a rough environment, surrounded by gangs, poverty, and violence. His early influences was Lil Wayne, Jeezy, and Gucci Mane. He became close with Lil Bibby, who lived nearby. Their bond was shaped.
And that's what I was hearing too. When they was saying he banned all this. They was saying he was into a little baby somehow with that going on too. That's what I'm saying. I was ignoring a lot of it because I don't know. I gotta say they follow me. If they don't follow each other on Instagram anymore, then that's when I take it serious. It's crazy, but as you know, matter of fact, I'm finna look.
2012 to 2015. In 2012, he gained recognition through early drill tracks with Bibby, including Kill Shit.
Down a ride for a homicide when it's summertime. Run up on a nigga with a woman's fine, leave his loved ones all traumatized. 150, I'm really with it. I'll drop his ass and then forget it. I'm the man around my side of town, might see a certificate, I hit it. Little baby on the track with me, one mistake, coming to class 50 when I hit the CEOs doing sings. Ain't no nigga.
Officers responded to the scene at around 9:35 to a call of a person being shot on the 2900 block at 79th Street. When they arrived, officers found Robinson with a gunshot wound to his back. Robinson was taken to South Shore Hospital, where he later pronounced deceased. To this day, 15 years later, no one is in custody for his demise. So when G Herbo dropped Walking the Phaso Land 4 years later in 2014, this mixtape separated him from the drill peers because of his storytelling. In 2015, he followed up with Ballin' Like I'm Kobe.
Trying to see if they follow each other.
Now, Kobe's real name was Jacoby Herring. He was a member allegedly of NoLimit. At the early hours of August 10, 2013, a tragedy struck in Chicago, South Chicago's neighborhood. At around 4 a.m., 21-year-old Jacoby Herring, a.k.a. Kobe, was found unresponsive in the 2400 block of East 79th Street, where he's from. He had suffered from multiple gunshot
they still follow each
both
other.
his head and body. Despite living in that neighborhood, his life was cut short miles away from his home. And just like Phaso murder, Kobe murder remained unsolved. Now here's an old video that was posted by NoLimit Cairo, who we are here to talk about, with G Herbo and Kobe while he was on the block, just minutes before Kobe losing his life.
Squad out here for my boy, No Limit George.
Happy birthday to my nigga George. Got the Gucci watch on.
George!
Watch on that, man. What up, fool? Let me get some weed.
What? Say no to the camera, bitch.
Snowman, you feel me?
Following his death, KTS Vaughn, a rival gang member, released a diss track titled Kobe, and LMB Kobe Diss. But like they say, it's no fun when the rabbit got the gun, cause KTS would then have a tragedy on the end. KTS Vaughn, brother KTS Dre, was gunned down while leaving the jail. Minutes later, technically still on the property. Over 60 shots was let off. He was DOA on the scene. May he rest in peace and love condolences to his family. The exact date was July 13, 2021.
And Chicago's top cop says 59 gun shell casings were found after the shooting of a rapper right outside the Cook County Jail.
Superintendent Brown using this case and that situation as a reason to push for keeping violent offenders in jail. Elizabeth Matthews is live at CPD headquarters with more. Elizabeth?
Sally and Anthony, the superintendent, showing his shock and dismay that this violent repeat offender was let out of jail this weekend. The 31-year-old did have to post bond, and as a condition of posting that bond was going to have to be on electronic monitoring, but Superintendent David Brown says that is simply not enough. Leandre Sylvester was released from jail Saturday night and was targeted right outside of the Cook County Jail. Police say there were 59 shell casings on scene. 2 women were also wounded, though not seriously. The Chicago rapper was released after posting a $5,000 bond with a condition that he would be on electronic monitoring yet again. He was in jail for violating his bond following several weapons, assault, and habitual criminal charges.
All these prior arrests, these serious felonies, these very violent crimes didn't keep him in jail. And it created an unsafe environment for others to put him on electronic monitoring.
So we're told there are about 3,500 people currently on electronic monitoring here in Cook County. So who decides who's on electronic monitoring? Well, you ask the police, you ask the county sheriff, the state's attorney, the judge's office, and you kind of get the runaround. A source does tell us that it's up to the prosecutors, the state's attorney's office, in court to go to the judge and make those recommendations. That ultimately it is the judge who decides. Live outside CBS.
Man, we know this story already. I'm trying to find out about this. What we doing?
Some would say them peoples was looking at it. And looking back at the situation between him and Cairo made sense at the time. You see, in 2018, between 2023, G Herbo faced multiple arrests over guns and other charges. In 2020, he was indicted in a federal fraud case involving luxury cars, designer puppies, and private jets, which we covered. I'll leave the link in the bio. In 2023, he pled guilty to wire fraud and identity theft. He was sentenced to 3 years probation. He battled anxiety, PTSD, and survivor's guilt, openly speaking about his struggles. Despite setbacks, he remained active in his music and business. But then at some point he was called out by someone in his neighborhood he seemed to be close with. Cousins with, some would say, a close friend of his, Lil Bibby, a guy by the name of NLMB Cairo. And some say Cairo...
He going through the whole story.
You'll later hear his response after all this went down. But nonetheless, people not looking into that situation that was fans of G Herbo felt like he was publicly checked by someone tied to his own block. He went to 16 Shot, a credible platform based out of Chicago. He challenged G Herbo's credibility, questioning whether Herbo truly represented the block. Fans saw this as shocking, since Herbo had mostly been respected as a survivor who made it out the streets. Check out a brief segment of that hour-plus interview with 16 Shot.
Put him on a label or put him in a situation as far as music?
In 2018, I heard say, man, I got the 150 Dream Team label. I'm finna sign like 3-4 of y'all. He was trying to sign Lil 40. You know, you probably know him. His name, his rap name, Lil 40. That's one of the guys. Crazy James, JDog, my nigga Hollow.
We saw this already though. We saw all this. Bro just gave us a 5-minute excerpt of the interview. Dang!
Herbo technically didn't respond to this. Dang! See why? But Cairo had responded.
What in the world?
What he put out, and G Herbo continued to drop good music. This was his response on why he allegedly said what he said.
Because I don't know, like I just got done rewatching the whole 16 Shot of like the most classic interview ever.
Yeah, I know this.
Did you know that was going to be as big a deal as it ended up being?
Yeah.
You did? Because you had never done one before? Had you been having people ask you?
I was able to steady ask me to like do interviews, but I ain't never want to do one because I always used to tell them like, y'all gotta pay me for this.
Right.
And I don't like really be like, I don't like be like on no blog and shit, or like doing reactions. So it'd be already.
This video, bro. Why are we talking about Cairo?
There ain't no way I could put that.
Bro, with that situation.
Bro, whole video is interview footage.
Video for a track title one legit, but over 60 million.
I'm trying to figure out what happened in this. Damn, I'm not a big OG, I'm him. Part the lands on lands, nigga, GLE, I'm Trim.
He went back to Chicago to film it, having scenes in his neighborhood with Ferraris and Rolls Royces as a cameo. He was on a lawn chair with his foot on top of a cooler, resembling the iconic Jay-Z pic. This track had a little under 2 million views and count. Also in attendance, dancing to it in the background, was a guy called JDog or JB Boogie.
JDog.
LMB.
Yeah, man, we been flexing around the city. Yeah, all the bad bitches had the motion, do what we wanted. And we was steppers, we showed the niggas.
Shortly after that video was released, G Herbo did an interview in which the guy we just seen dancing to his music video while he was in his neighborhood.
So he was at the video. So he was at the video just a week or two ago, whenever that was shot, and then he makes that post and say he can't come back to his hood. What happened in that time span?
Check out what he had to say.
I don't care what a nigga think about me. Nigga call me a bitch 100 million times. I don't care. Like I'm not even gonna feed into it. And you think I ain't had to have them uncomfortable conversations? You think nigga ain't told me I done left the hood? Forgot about the hood. And I'm a fuck nigga and I don't take care of niggas.
And he denounced the hood too, I think, recently.
It's like, how many times I supposed to do for that shit? Do that shit. Like, what y'all want me to catch a Rico every time you niggas go to jail for a gun charge, a violent charge? I'm the one coming. Like I'm a concierge or some
Never.
No.
Yeah, never ever.
Yeah, like, and when I understood it that way, I'm like, bro, I gotta just go cold turkey. Like,
now, JDog had responded to that interview, quoting, "First, No Limit G Herbo, you just left Molly. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Then you be on the internet like you been with this shit. And on video, bro, and
then people be complaining, like, bro, people are dumb, bro. Like, bro, even if he's doing that, bro, you gotta understand marketing. You gotta understand the position he's in. He has to do that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you want him to get on there and say, yeah, I'm big, blah, blah, blah. That's people really do want you to do that. Get on there and say, oh, I'm big this, I'm big that, throwing up sets. And all. People really want you to do that. And that's stupid, bro. Like,
goofy ass don't do shit since 2014. Now it's 2025 and talking like you been in the streets. Nigga, stop bapping for the internet. Only send the guy shit for years and talking about you ain't no limit. But I'm going to tell you right now, don't bring your bitch ass back on 78th and Essence because you will have problems. And I don't give a fuck who ride with you because I already told half y'all ass got one time to play. And while you on the internet bapping, Herbo White Stewart, telling the truth about yourself, you made the fuck up, no lie. Because I never look at y'all the same. I ain't gonna lie, but I got deep love for y'all. As you can see, he dissing and copping, and I'm damn near struggling trying to keep up with his terrible grammar. And on my dead father, if you really know me, I been say, I ain't no limit, I'm boss game. But I need play with the hood. Like MFs ain't dying going to jail for this shit. Like you always bapping about in your raps. And tell the truth, you're not looking for your ass to hang out, boy. Yes, you made waves on rap music. But when it comes to ops, lawyer fees, and shit like that, that's not you. You need to stop. Then they mentioning Cairo again. On Fun and Grave, now I see why Cairo was just treating you goofy. And on video, to be honest, your ass is grass on the game because you're not on limits. So don't try coming around and shake hands and shoot music videos. That shit dead. You niggas from the hood, if you ride with that bullshit, he gonna hit bapping. Y'all ass can get it too. Cause all y'all do is dick ride. So what's up? A whole lot to say a little bit, fam. To say the least. Instagram is here to follow. If you wanna do something to me, don't warn me, just do it, bleed. All that playing like you crazy, little boy. You ain't crazy, never been crazy. Telling me I can't come on a block I just was on after you walked up and shook my hand is insane. He also reposted a video of him allegedly getting into a little scuffle with him, but G Herbo gets the best of him. And just 6 days after that post, at just 27 years old, that man would lose his life. Shot in that same neighborhood he claiming he was on, leaving him DOA. This incident happened on 2500 block of 78th Street. A 19-year-old was shot in the chest. as of now in critical condition fighting for his life. May JDog rest in peace and love and condolences to his family.
He's 19?
Fire now, person shot 2508 East 78th Street, 2508 East 78th Street, with a male shot in the chest. 4th District.
I ain't realized he was just 19. 19 is crazy.
Is somebody else coming out of UFC or Jackson Park? Anyone available? 14, no. 14. Another person shot. 2508 78th Street. 2508 38.
458. Can you put me in that line for 2, please?
458.
Alright, 623, that DL, it's going to be valid photo ID to Deani Hunter. It's got no stops, no convictions, but the address associated is 8217 South Windworth. Showing discharge on parole. I see.
Yeah, yeah. There was a lot of filth in this video, but hopefully y'all learned something. If it's some more videos about the situation, we might be able to tap into it. But yeah, man, like I said, a lot of filth. My bad, y'all. Bro was just using other people's interview clips to get the video off.
Alright, I'm a fault with. Let's take a nap, sipping on my cup, slide in the traffic, riding in traffic, waiting on the traffic.